And Rudolph pushes this one forward. Rosemount knocks it up to center. They throw it into the zone. Gannon. Oh, he loses it. Puck's loose. Oh. Eagan trying to clear it. Rosemount dumps it back deep. Prouty in the corner. And this one gets out in front. A shot save, Brody. Rudolph trying to sweep it around the corner here. Into the corner. Rudolph's there with Prouty. Rosemount back to the point. He steps in. He takes a shot. It's deflected. And a goal. Rosemount ties this one up. 1-1. And we'll have Lawrence, Bauman, Austin come on with Stricker and Laurent in the back here. All right, we got a 1-1 tie. Only a minute gone in the first here. Stricker pushes it up, trying to get it over to Jimmy there. Stricker over to Austin. Austin dumps it deep. Bauman in there with the forecheck. Jimmy to the corner. And Rosemount pushing it up and out to center here. Rosemount into the zone. Shot. They dump it deep. Picked up by Stricker. Over to Jimmy. Not out. A shot from the point there by Rosemount. Another tipping attempt. Back behind the net. Jimmy's back there. He throws it up the boards, trying to get it to Bauman here. A centering. And there's going to be a penalty on Austin here for a hook. Rosemount will go on the power play here.
Block! Block! Should be 12-16.
What?
Yeah. Should be 12-16.
All right, Rosemount will go on the power play. A minute and a half in the power play here. And Everett pushes this forward. He kicks it up out of the zone. He gets by a Rosemount defenseman here. He brings it into the corner. He's trying to get it over to Kalaji here. Kalaji in the corner. He brings it in the middle. A backhand attempt. That goes wide. Rosemount, Boyd's pushing it up. Prouty pushes it back, trying to get it deep here. And it's out now. Rosemount to center. They cross-ice pass here. Pushed on to Brody. Oh, we lost it momentarily there. Back to the point here for Rosemount. A shot. Oh, deflected, and it goes behind the net here. Pushed forward again. Everett Sy is going to race out here. He's up the center here. He tries to turn it back, and now he's going to try to dump it deep. Kalaji in there to help. He runs into a defenseman there for Rosemount. Rosemount back up to center. And we're going to have an offsides on Rosemount here with 26 seconds left in the power play here. Still 1-1 here. And we've got Donahue, Bauman, Laurent, and Stricker out there. Eagan puts it all the way down, and that'll be nice. 20 seconds left in the Rosemount power play here. And Bauman pushes it to the sideboard. He comes over there and he's in the corner trying to get it over. He gets it back to Laurent. Laurent tries to turn it back. Here he comes. Nice nifty move there by Laurent. He pushes it up to Bauman. Bauman to center. And he loses that. Rosemount. And Stricker trying to get over to Donahue in the corner here. Rosemount pushes it back behind the net. Bauman over there with Laurent and Klenner. He turns it back the other way, looking for Stricker. And Bo picks this pass off. He pushes it in the middle, and it's up and out of the zone to center. Forecheck here by Klenner and Bauman. Nice pass there by Laurent out the boards. He looks over. He gets it over to Austin. Austin loses it. Eagan will come out with a change here. Gannon along the boards. And Rudolph ends up getting that one. And he's pushing it, trying to push it ahead to Austin. Now he loses that. Rosemount's got a guy in the middle open here. He pulls it back. Nice defensive play there by Laurent. Gannon gets bodied out in the corner here. And a shot at the backside of the net there. Gannon pushes it over to Klenner. Klenner back behind the net. He's got Austin. He pushes it up, but not out. Pushed back down by Rosemount. They center it. A shot, save, and a rebound, a goal for Rosemount. They're there for the rebound. All right. This one's up to Austin. He's going to come across. He loses the puck. Rosemount pushes along the boards. Now a loose puck gets thrown back towards the corner here. Rosemount picks it back up. Nice heads-up play there by Jimmy to throw it deep. Austin and Bauman to pursue it. And this gets pushed up to the neutral zone. Prouty backhands it towards the blue line here. Oh, and a nice move there by Rosemount to get through two Eagan players. A centering attempt. A shot save, Brody. Kalaji and Everett Sy come on, and Rudolph will take the face off here. He pushes it over to Everett Sy. Pushed back in by Rosemount. Laurent behind the net. Trying to get it over to Kalaji. A bank shot there, and picked off there by Sy. He's got Rudolph and Kalaji coming. Everett just tries to throw it forward if he can. Cross ice pass to T. Rosemount enters the zone. Drop pass there. A cross that doesn't reach a man there. Push to the middle here. Rosemount to the point. Oh! And it pops off the crossbar there, but straight back out there. Dangerous shot there by Rosemount. Kalaji along the boards. Laurent behind the net. He's trying to get that thing loose. Laurent pushes it over to Everett Sy. He can't clear the zone. Back to Laurent. Sy picks it up. He's got Kalaji with him. Here comes Everett Sy. He centers it. A shot. Rebound. Oh, good chance there for Eagan to possibly get a goal there. Rebound came out and just weren't able to put it home. Gannon looks. He goes to Rudolph. Rudolph up to Sy. Sy going to push it to the corner here. He's got Kalaji in the middle. Everett side battling in there. Kalaji coming over to help. Picked up by Gannon, and he loses it. Prouty and Bauman are skating back to try to back check here. Rosemount with a shot. Rebound. Steered to the corner by Kalaji. Along the sword boards, we got Bauman and Kalaji, and now the squish all the way across to Prouty. Prouty backhands it towards the blue line. Up in the glass and out by Klenner. And we'll have an icing on Eagan. 6:02 left in the first. And Bauman will take the face off here. He pushes it to the middle. A quick shot that goes wide by Rosemount. A rebound off the backboard. Almost had a chance to score. Titan picks it up in the middle. He cross-ice passes. He gets it over to Klenner. And Klenner throws it up. Well, there's a tip, so no icing here. Bauman and Donahue swept all the way across there by Rosemount. Beckett with a nice play here. He comes in. He shoots. Rebound. Oh, and Bauman just can't reach that one. Bow along up to the point. Stricker. Stricker takes a shot, gets pushed to the middle. No Eagan player could get the puck there to the sideboards here. And that'll be an offsides on Eagan. We'll have Austin, Lawrence, and Rudolph come out. Prouty and Gannon. Rudolph pushes it back, trying to get Prouty there. Gannon tries a cross-ice pass. He gets it over to Jimmy, up to Rudolph. Austin picks it up. He takes a shot. Oh, blocker save there by the goalie. Rudolph behind the net. That should have been on Rosemount. They initiated the contact there, but they're going to call this one on Eagan. All the way down. Brody with the save. He goes to the corner. He initiated contact. And we got Kalanachi, Laurent, Sy, and Stricker out there. .444 left in the first. 2-1 Rosemount. They'll go on the power play here. All right, they got the play up there. Rosemount back to the point. A shot just goes wide off the backboard. Rosemount continues to control it. Playing back up to the point here. Shot deflected there by Kalashi. Stricker to the corner. He tries a sweeping clearing. Rosemount barely hangs on and gets it to the far side corner. Lawrence there. Pushes it back to the other corner here. Bauman's in there trying to free it loose here. And Stricker can't quite control that. Oh, it gets pushed to the forward. Bauman sweeps it up and not out. Laurent finally gets it out here. And Everett Sy is hustling down to try to beat him out. They both dive for the puck here. Rosemount quickly back the other way. A shot blocked there by Prouty. And dumped deep by Rosemount. Gannon to the corner. 16 seconds left on the power play here for Rosemount. They turn it back. Poked away there by Everett Sy. Back to the point. Bauman trying to step up. This one gets pushed on to Brody. Rebound. Still loose. That'll be the end of the power play here. Donahue will come on. And this one's behind the net still. A shot at the point there that goes to the far side corner. Prouty in there trying to cut off that pass. Rosemount in the corner. Prouty in there. Oh, he sidesteps a few Eagan players and now loses it. Prouty picks it up behind the net. Bank shot up to Don Bowe, and he gets it out of the zone here. And that'll be an offsides on Rosemount. And Rudolph's back out there now with Donahue and Klenner. Rosemount dumps it deep. No ice called there. Laurent to near side corner here. He's trying to get it over to Klenner. It gets pushed to the middle here. And back to the point here. Laurent picks it up. He banks it out. Rudolph trying to forecheck here. Rosemount's able to push it right back across. Nice play there by Laurent to push it out of the zone. Cross ice pass by Rosemount. This one goes back to Stricker. He looks. He throws it. Need a little bit more on that pass here. Klenner's able to collect it, though. Bank shot there to Rudolph. Here comes Rudolph trying to... He picks it up at the blue line here. And Klenner's trying to push it over to Rudolph here, and Rosemount is able to get it out of the zone here. A quick shot steered away by Brody. Oh, Rudolph got his pass picked off there by a Rosemount player who stepped in and took a quick shot here. Klenner, Eagan will get a change here. So Klenner up and off the glass here. Austin and Bauman coming on, and Jimmy. So get pushed all the way to the other side. Picked up there by Jimmy. He's looking for a pass. He cross-ice. Nice pass to Austin. Here comes Bauman and Austin. They enter the zone. And Rosemount ends up getting it behind the net. Pushed back to the other corner. Gannon over there. Cuts off the angle. He's going to try to look for a center. Tries the center, goes behind the net. Prouty in there to cut that one off. And we got Austin over there with Prouty. And Rosemount with a push to center here. And we're going to have a tripping penalty on Elliot Bauman here. 23 seconds left in the first. Rosemount will go back on the power play here. Kalaji pushes it to the boards. Oh, Everett Sy with a nice play. Anticipated the pass. Now he's racing forward. Got Kalaji trailing the play here. And Rosemount, heavy forecheck here by Eagan. Kalaji banks it up off the boards. Not out. He turns it. He takes a shot that goes wide. Big rebound. And that's the end of the period. We'll have 1:07 left in the Rosemount power play starting in the second here. All right, we'll switch ends here. Eagan will skate left to right, and Rosemount right to left here. Eagan's going to come out with Kalaji, Cy, Prouty, and Gannon. Try to kill the rest of this. Try to kill the rest of this power play here. And Prouty dumps it up and into the Rosemount zone here. Prouty a poke at center. Rosemount collects it. And Rosemount has it, a shot. Oh. Covered by Brody. Got behind him there for a second. Was able to recover and cover that one. Everett Cy pushes this one back to Prouty. Prouty along the boards. Rosemount pushes a center down the line. Oh! And Brody's able to cover that one up. 39 seconds left in the Rosemount power play here. Everett Cy going to take this face off again. This one gets pushed back onto Brody. He pushes it behind the net. Prouty up the boards to Kalaji. Kalaji with a nice move up along the blue line up to center. Picked up by Gannon. Gannon pushes it deep. He's got Kalaji down there who tries to center it. Rosemount back the other way. Pass deflected by Cy. Pushed up the center by Prouty. Now here comes Kalaji. Picks up the loose puck. He goes to the corner. Now he tries a bank pass back to Gannon, but it didn't angle right off the boards there. And Prouty, and we're going to have a trip on Gannon here. Just as the other penalty expired, we're going to have another Eagan Wildcat go back to the penalty box here. They're going to go with Laurent, Stricker, Bauman, and nope, Bauman's coming off because you can only have 4 guys out there. We're going to have Klenner and Donahue out there trying to kill the power, another minute and a half penalty here. All right, we'll get this one going here. Pad save there by Brody. Rosemount in the corner. Skates it down the line. Shot. Rebound up and over the net. Another center in an attempt. Pushed away by Eagan. Rosemount quickly shoots it all the way around the boards here. Up to the point here. Back down low. Picked up by Bo. Bo's looking to, he's in the corner here trying to get it. He gets it over to Laurent. Back to Bo. Up along the boards to the point. Rosemount shot gets blocked there. Back into the corner. And Klenner goes to the corner with Stricker over there. Klenner pushes it up to the point. Centering attempt there by Rosemount. Collected there by Stricker. Along the boards there again by Stricker. Another shot by Rosemount. And they came across and lost the puck there for a second. Brody with a nice save there. He covers it. 26 seconds left in the Rosemount power play here. And we're going to have Laurent, Prouty, Austin, and Jimmy out there. Trying to kill the last 26 seconds here. picked up here by Prouty. He puts it up and high off the boards, and it gets past the Rosemount defenseman out of the zone. And Jimmy with a hard forecheck here. Rosemount, cross-ice pass there to the left wing. Push back to Rosemount. He takes a shot that goes just wide. Push back into the corner. Prouty's over there. He backhands it towards the boards. And behind the net, picked up here by Rudolph. Over to Austin. Over to Jimmy. And that gets pushed into the Rosemount zone here. Prouty up at center. And it goes into the bench there. Eagan is full strength now. Eagan will come out with the Kalaji, Cy, and Rudolph line with Prouty and Laurent in the back. Rudolph knocks this over to Kalaji. Rosemount gets it back. Kalaji tries to clear it, can't. This one comes on to Prouty. He pushes it up and out to center here. Kalaji with a nice forecheck here. Rudolph picks it up. He dumps it deep. Comes back to Rudolph. He goes again to the corner here. Rosemount back the other way. Nice play there by Prouty to keep it in. Rudolph falls over. Laurent picks it up. He pushes it up to center. Kalaji's there. He's got Cy with him. He backhands it towards Cy. Cy has it. He pushes to the middle. Off the side of the net. Rudolph's back there. He pushes it to Cy. A shot. Oh. Rudolph tries to set it again. And covered by Rosemount. Puck was loose. It got blown dead. All right, Eagan will get a change here. We'll have Bauman, Donahue, and Klenner come on. And Prouty and Gannon in the back here. And Bauman tries to get control, and it gets pushed to the side. Nice play there by Prouty to try to keep it in. This one pushed up to center, still loose. Bauman's in there trying to wrestle it free. And this one he tries to push to Donahue. Rosemount pushes it back. Gannon cross-ice pass there. Nice one to Klenner. He's able to push it deep. Rosemount turns up and out now. And it's probably tried to kick it back into the zone here, but it comes up and out. Just barely. Stick the same line out here. Bauman tries to get it over to Klenner. Rosemount to the corner. Up and along the boards to Prouty. He turns. Centers it. It goes right through the crease there. Bauman to the corner. Or, excuse me, Bo in the corner. Or back over to Jimmy. Jimmy centers it. And Rosemount fiddled with it and lost it. And now they're going to skate it out. Rosemount enters the zone. A backhand centering attempt there by Rosemount. A shot almost tipped by Rosemount. Had a guy in front there. Had a guy on the back end, on the back door there. A shot blocked there by Brody. Jimmy's in the corner. This one gets pushed out. A shot that doesn't find any wood here. Here comes Gannon. He's got Bo and Jimmy with him. He goes wide. He takes a shot, gets deflected there. Jimmy behind the net. Can't quite control it. Rudolph comes on. He's behind the net. He tries to backhand this towards Gannon. Rudolph sweeps it back behind the net. Jimmy's there. It gets pucks bouncing around here. Rudolph tries to collect it. He pushes it to the other corner here. And Rosemount goes cross ice. Gannon got a foot on it here. Rudolph is there. Almost in the traffic zone there. Rudolph trying to forecheck here. This one bounces off Jimmy, but he can't control. Rosemount back the other way. A backhanded center broken up there by Laurent, and Eagan clears it. And we will have an icing here on Eagan. And Eagan will be able to get a chance to change up the lines here. Sai, Kalashi, and Bauman come on. Brody comes off, and we'll have Noah McPherson changing of the guard here. He comes in with a tight 2-1 game here. And this one gets pushed to the corner. Stricker's trying to push it out. He gets muscled out. Comes across the center, but Kalashi's quick to pick that up. He's trying to cut it back to the center. He's got Sai with him, and he just pushes it deep. Sai back down. Bauman to the other corner here. And Rosemount wins this one. They're coming back the other way. Rosemount enters the zone. Kalashi's back there to kind of break that up. A shot, save Noah. Noah gets warmed up with a quick shot there. And Eagan will change with Klenner, Donahue, and Rudolph coming on. Gannon and Prouty in the back. Rudolph pushes this forward. Gannon knocks it out of the zone. Rudolph up on the forecheck along the boards there. Prouty tries a cross-ice pass over to Donahue. Rosemount, a long pass there up to the blue line. And we have a shot that goes up high, up over the net here. Centering attempt by Rosemount. And Rosemount pushes it deep. They try to cross it. And McPherson is trying to cover it, and it gets blown dead. Now Rudolph to take the face off here. Gets caught in the rest skate here. And Rosemount, Donahue backs it towards the blue line. Tried to chip up. This one goes to Rosemount. He tried to back it up. Rudolph picks it up. Here comes Rudolph. He's all by himself here. He's going to go wide. He takes a shot. Steered away by Rosemount. Up to center. Prouty stands up his man. Backhands it towards center. Backhanded Rudolph over to Klenner. Klenner along the boards. Poked up there by Prouty. Rudolph on the forecheck here. And he's able to pick it up. And he scores! Rudolph off the turnover. And Eagan ties this one up at 2. He goes 5-hole for a goal there. Tie game here with 5:34 in the second left here. Jimmy out there. Bauman. Laurent up at the blue line. Tries to poke it out, and it'll be an offsides on Rosemount here. Bauman, Austin, and Laurent's out there. Laurent tries to poke it but can't get it out of the zone. Laurent's over there. Up to center. Rosemount cross-ice pass. Glove down by Austin. Austin skating it up to the blue line. He loses it. And still loose. Austin gets it back, and now he pushes it into the zone. Bauman and Jimmy on the forecheck here. Rosemount pushes it to the corner here. This one gets pushed to Stricker. He back. Oh, a nice play there. Dangles it. He takes a shot. Oh, and Austin almost on a rebound. Shot by Austin. Blocker save there by pad save there by a Rosemount goalie. And Stricker can't reach this one. It's going to be out of the zone here. And Bauman trying to collect it back. Jimmy comes on with it. Now he's got it. He throws a shot. Oh, it's out the pole. Out the pole. A lob shot that just went off the side pole here. Rudolph comes on from the change here. Stricker and Rosemount in a battle here. Stricker's able to get enough of that one to poke it free. Rudolph to the corner. He pushes it hard up, but not out. Pushed back down by Rosemount. Behind the net. A backhand opportunity there. Still loose. Collected by Stricker. Rosemount again off the side of the net. Stricker's there. Stricker turns it back. He goes this way to Austin's side. Austin has it. Rudolph is trying to pick the pocket again of Rosemount here. Rosemount all the way back down. He tries to center it. Austin with a nice move, and he gets out of the zone to Cy. Cy along the boards up to, and he dumps it forward. He's racing ahead, and he loses it. Laurent pulls it back. Back over to Stricker. And Rudolph trying to dump it deep here. He finally gets it deep. Now he's going for a change here. And Eagan Gannon tries to keep it in. Rosemount back the other way, a 3-on-2 here. And yeah, Rosemount player falls down. Picks it back up in the corner here. Everett Cy tries to sweep it back, goes to the point. Rosemount skates it in. Elliott picks it up behind the net. He's looking for a pass. This one gets pushed up but not out. This one goes back to Laurent. Gannon over to the side. He takes a slapper. This one comes over to Bauman. Now he's able to get it out of the zone. He gets a pass over the Kalagi. 2-on-1 here. A shot. Reload to go! Kalagi takes the lead. Eagan takes a 3-2 lead. Goalie made the initial save, and then it kind of just trickled up and over his pad. I know Everett Cy was there if he needed to tap it in, but that one found a way to trickle in. And we got Donahue, Klenner, and Rudolph coming on with Prouty and Gannon. 2:28 left in the second. Eagan takes the 3-2 lead here. Rudolph gets locked horns. He comes out with it. And poked ahead there by Rosemount. Rosemount back into the zone. A shot. Save McPherson. Pushed to Rudolph's trying to break this one up. High off the glass here. Rudolph at center. Trying to poke it free. And Rosemount back into the other end here. Donahue pushes it to the middle, but it goes to Rosemount player. He takes a shot, gets deflected wide. Gannon to the near side corner. Now he looks. He goes back the other way. He's looking for Klenner over there. Klenner picks it up. And he can't get rid of it. Rosemount player falls down, still loose. Klenner backhands it towards the other end. Donahue over there. Gannon again backhands it, but and now we got it. It's all tied up in the back there. This one gets pushed to the middle. Cross ice pass to Donahue. He tries to get it right back to him. Picked up by Gannon. Rudolph picks up the loose puck. Now he loses it. And Rosemount back the other way. And Prouty with a great defensive play to get that one loose. Pushed deep there by Eagan. And that's going to go into the bench. 57 seconds left in the second here. Bauman, Austin, and Jimmy come on. Stricker and Laurent in the back here. And this one gets pushed down to the Rosemount corner. They try to push it back to the other corner here. Bauman's in there, ties them up. Push to the middle here, and Rosemount, Laurent pushes it quickly back, but that's going to be an offside on Eagan here with 44 seconds left. Bauman, Jimmy, and Austin here. This one gets pushed back to Laurent. He goes off the sideboards here, trying to find Austin. Austin and Jimmy in there. Rosemount coming across, centering. A shot. Save McPherson. And nice save there by Noah. He's able to lost it for a minute and picked it back up. Kalaji, Rudolph, and Everett Sy come on with 27 seconds left here in the second. A shot steered wide by McPherson. Along the sideboards, Kalaji and Rudolph in there. Back to Stricker. A nice cross-ice pass to Kalaji here. Rosemount with a quick shot. Pad save there by McPherson. 3 seconds left in the period, and Laurent will just eat it. That'll be the end of the second. All right, we'll start the third here. Eagan will skate right to left, Rosemount left to right. 14 minutes left in this one, 3-2 lead Eagan. Eagan will come out with Kalaji, Rudolph, and Sy with Prouty and Gannon in the back here. And Rosemount wins the face-off here. They enter the zone. Push to the near side corner. Prouty's back there with Sy and Rudolph. They're still reaching for the puck here. It's still... This one gets pushed along the boards. Back behind the net here, Rosemount collects it. They try to center it. Kalaji's there. And it gets pushed in. And somehow the puck got pushed to the middle, and Rosemount player was left unguarded, and he puts the puck in the net. 3-3. And we'll have Donahue, Bauman, and Klenner, Laurent, and Stricker in the back here. This game's far from over here. Let's see here. We got Rosemount pushes it in the zone. Laurent has it along the boards here. Now he pushes it to the middle. Still skating with it. Up to center. Now he dumps it deep. And he's going to go back to his left side defense here. Rosemount pushes it up along the boards here. And Rosemount is able to get it out of the zone here. Stricker hustling back. He gets a stick on that one. Still in there. Stricker behind the other way to Klenner. Klenner's got it. He's being hooked. There was a hook there, and we're going to call a hook on Rosemount. Eagan will go on the power play here. This will be, I think, Eagan's first power play of the game here. And we're going to have Rudolph, Jimmy, and Caden come on. with Stricker and Laurent in the back here. Good chance here for Eagan to try to get another goal back here. If they get this puck back to Laurent, he might get a quick shot here. Oh, and it's a little too hard. On to McPherson. He sweeps it to the corner. Stricker's back there. And back to Stricker. Far pass there to Lawrence. Jimmy has got this one. Rudolph goes in the middle. He skates it deep. Centering. It's loose. Oh, a shot there by Rudolph on the rebound. Pushed deep by Eagan. Rudolph in on the forecheck here. And up and out by Rosemount here. A cross-ice pass to Rosemount. He comes in. And they score shorthanded. And Rosemount with a shorthanded goal to take the lead 4-3. Not sure where our right defenseman was there, but all right, 11:58 left in this one here. Bauman, Cy, and Kalaji out there. Everett Cy swoops it over to Prouty side. Prouty up and on the boards. Picked up by Cy, the blue line. Now we have a trip on Rosemount. We're going to have a 5-on-3 here with 29 seconds left, still in the first penalty here. Everett Side got tripped going across the blue line there. And Bauman's going to take the face off here. He pushes it over, back to the point. Laurent with a shot. He gets blocked by Bauman. Side of the corner. Back to Laurent. He takes a shot that just goes wide. Kalaji back over there. He skates it around, cuts it back. Along the boards. Nice play there by Laurent to thwart that attempt. Picked up by Laurent. Up this Everett side here. Eagan trying to get it deep into the zone here. Still a 5-on-3. This one, Rosemount picks up. And now Rosemount's got 4 players out there, so we got 40 seconds left on the one-man advantage here. And Rosemount dumps it deep. Kalaji back to the corner. He picks it up. Sidesteps a guy. He's up. And now he backhands it. Pass picked off there by Rosemount. Laurent has it. He goes back behind the net to Gannon. Gannon looks. He saucers it over to Everett Sy here. And Kalaji and Sy are there. And Egan's offsides. 10:24 left with a 9-second left in the Eagan power play here. And Rudolph pokes this one forward. Rosemount's able to get it out of the zone. Prouty backhands it towards Rudolph. Klenner's there. He pushes it deep. Klenner battling, and Klenner's has it. Picked up here. Now dumped deep by Donahue. Rudolph on the forecheck here. Rosemount up and a nice play there by Gannon. He's trying to get it over to Rudolph here. Ball fell down. He was trying to get over to Prouty. Full strength for Rosemount now. And they're offsides. 5-on-5 hockey here. And Rosemount wins it. Oh, quick shot blocker save McPherson. Center attempt there picked off by Rudolph. Rudolph behind the net. Rosemount with a center into the slot. Another save there by McPherson. Another shot steered away by McPherson. McPherson's fast and furious. He's getting some saves here. Rudolph backhands it towards Klenner. Up at the point, Rosemount tries to dump it back deep here. This goes a centering attempt there by Rosemount. Back to the point, a quick shot, rebound. And Rosemount behind the net. They center it. And McPherson is covering it. Eagan will get a line change here. Austin, Laurent, Stricker, Bauman, and Lawrence. And Bauman gets stood up there. This one gets pushed to the corner. Rosemount behind the net. Back around. And Rosemount dumps it back into the corner. A centering attempt. Shot gets pushed wide. Here comes Austin. He's got Bauman with him. He tries to go up and over, but picked up there by Rosemount. Back the other way. A toe drag there, but Stricker's able to get in front of that one. And this one, Austin wins this one. He goes over to Jimmy. Jimmy loses, can't pull his stick back there. Back the other way, Rosemount into the zone, a cross-ice pass. Just out of the reach of a Rosemount player there. Stricker to the corner. Rosemount tries to put it up on the stick, back to the point. Shot gets deflected by Laurent wide. Shot saved by McPherson. You're going to get a change here with Kalaji, Sy, and Rudolph come on. Defense will also change with Prouty and Gannon. And Rudolph gets locked up there. This one was pushed behind the net. Gannon picks it up. He's coming back the other way. Now he reverses course again. Now he finds Rudolph. Here comes Rudolph. He's looking. Pass out to Kalaji. He can't handle that one. Oh, turnover there by Rosemount to the corner. Kalaji goes, no. He tried. Thought he had Prouty back there, but no one was there. Prouty up along the boards to Sy. Trying to get it up to Rudolph. Prouty up to Sy. Rudolph in there, trying to push it deeper. Rudolph along the boards here. He's 3-on-1 over here. Prouty with a quick shot. Pad save there by Rosemount. Prouty pushes it up. Rudolph collects it. He centers it. A goal! Rudolph to Kalaji for a tie. Nice pass there by Rudolph. Tie this one up. 4-4 with 6:50 left. And Bauman will come in on for center. Sy, Kalaji, and Bauman. Gannon and Prouty in the back. This one gets pushed back to Prouty. Up the boards, a little too far for Sy. Rosemount backhanded out by Prouty. Bauman's in there trying to poke it free. And now Rosemount's able to get it down to the corner here. Gannon pushes it along the sideboards. He's got Kalaji. Oh, he falls down. It's going to be a 3-on-1 here. Pass over to... Oh! Kalaji to overtime! Eagan takes the lead, 5-4. 6:27 left in this one. Eagan with some nifty passing here. And one of the Rosemount players lost an edge, and it was off to the races there for Eagan. Bauman, Sign, Kalagi will stay on. Swept in by Rosemount. Laurent back out to the corner to pick it up. He reverses course here. He kicks it forward. Now he trying to bank it off to Everett Sy. And now Rosemount pushes it back deep. Stricker back there behind the net. He loses it. And covered by McPherson. 6:01 left here. Rudolph, Klenner, and Donahue will come on. Stricker and Laurent in the back. And this gets pushed to the point. Klenner almost picked that pass off. This one comes out to Rudolph. He sweeps it out of the zone. Back to center. Rosemount trying to enter the zone here. Now they push it deep. Laurent loses an edge. Stricker back to the other corner here. Rudolph tries to get it up and out and can't. Along the boards here. And this one gets pushed up to Klenner. He gets tied up. Donahue over there. And we're going to have a trip on Eagan. Rosemount will go on the power play here with 5:22 left. Donahue's stick got in a skate there and accidental trip there. We got Proudy, Gannon, Jimmy, and Elliott out there right now. They're going to try to erase a minute and a half upcoming power play here for Rosemount here. All right, we're waiting for the scoreboard to put up the penalty here. And now they got it fixed there. All right, Bauman will take the face off here. Pushed to the corner by Eagan. Gannon over there. He gets tripped. Bauman's in there. Bauman sweeps it up to the point. And here comes Jimmy. He picked his pocket, and a hard-charging Rosemount player is able to defend that. And Rosemount skates it in. Pushed wide there. Proudy pushes it to the corner. Bauman has it. He's trying to go behind the net. He gets this over to Jimmy. Back to the point, not out. A shot. Blocker save McPherson. Gannon picks it up. Now he goes up high off the boards and down. That'll kill some time here. Eagan's getting a change here. Rosemount loses it, and Rudolph sweeps it up and out. And a pass there up and turned over there by Stricker. Stricker pushes it to center. Dumped deep by Rosemount. We got 12 seconds left in the penalty. Proudy over to Austin. Up to Rudolph here. And Rosemount comes back the other way to the corner. Stricker's in there. Picked up by Rudolph behind the net. He goes hard off the boards out of the zone. Kalagi almost got that one. Up to Rudolph. 2-on-1 here at the hurry. Here comes Rosemount back the other way. They center it. Can't quite get it. Titan with a nice play here. T dumps it deep. Nice smart play by Stricker there. Rosemount is in the corner. Kalaji's there with Bauman. Still loose. And now Rosemount goes along the sideboards. Eagan ties them up there to get a chance. A shot and a goal. And Rosemount ties this one up with 2:51 left. Got a tie game here with 2:51 left. Who knows? The next goal might win this one. Rudolph, Sy, and Kalashi come on. And Gannon and Prouty in the back. All right, rest check with the goalies, and we'll drop it here. It's a stalemate. Rudolph tries to push it forward to himself here. And Rudolph picks it up into the zone here. He's skating it in, pushes it, tries to get it back to Everett Sy. He gets pushed over. Back the other way, Rosemount skating it up, and now they dump it deep. Gannon over there with Kalaji. Gets tied up. This one comes out to Kalaji. He's got Rudolph with him. He brings it to the middle, back to the side. He loses an edge. Tried to get it over to Rudolph there. Everett Sy to the corner. Prouty cheats in, trying to pick that pass up. Picked up by Gannon, backhands it to Rudolph. He tries to push a pass over to Everett Sy. Rudolph trying to poke that free, and Rosemount ends up collecting the puck here, and they are offsides here with 1:49 left. And Klenner will come on. Klenner, Bauman, Donahue, Stricker, and Laurent. Bauman pushes this forward. Rosemount dumps it into the Eagan zone. Stricker has it. He looks. He pushes it over to Laurent. Passed up to center to Klenner. Klenner turns and tries to dump it deep. Gets deflected there. Pass back to Klenner. He turns. He's got Bauman in the middle. Bauman enters the zone. He cross-ice passes it. Trying to find Donahue over there. Donahue along the boards. Push back to the point. Stricker with a shot. Little pass, almost a deflection there. Home run pass there by Rosemount. And McPherson along the boards, but not out. Back behind the net. Centered by Rosemount, and he didn't get anything on that. Bauman behind the net. He sweeps it over in Donahue's direction here. Back in the corner by Rosemount. Still jockeying for it here. Bauman and Stricker over there with Donahue. No one can seem to get it here. Puck's still loose. And Rosemount collects it. They center it. Backhanded out by Stricker. Bauman back there again with Stricker. Now they get this one to Donahue. And he's going to skate it up. He turns it to the middle. And he can't get anything on that. Here comes Rosemount. Rudolph, comes out and it goes off the pole. And that's the end of regulation. We're going to have an overtime here. Next goal wins it. All right, we're going to go to overtime. Eagan will skate left to right, Rosemount right to left. We got a 10-minute overtime, I believe. The first one that scores in this one will win it. Rudolph, Cy, and Kalaji out there with Prouty and Stricker. Stricker pushes it up. Rosemount along the boards here. And Rosemount's able to get it deep here. Here they come. A shot out the backside of the net there. Rosemount skates it around, pushes it back to the point. A shot goes wide. Kalaji over there. And this one goes to the corner here. Stricker over there with Rudolph. Back to the point. Now dumped in there by Rosemount. And Rosemount, along the backside of it, pops out to Kalaji. He's got Rudolph with him. And a nice defensive play there, but Rudolph's able to put it deep back into the corner here. Rosemount collects it. Rosemount up, and they cross-ice pass it here. Turnover by Rosemount there, and Eagan couldn't quite get it. Prouty back to blue line. He looks for a pass. Now he pushes it to the middle. Out to the side. Lawrence over there. Everett side tries to push it off the boards here. And Rosemount pushes it deep here. Austin on for Eagan. Prouty has it over. He gets it over to Laurent. Laurent looks. Now he pushes this to Kalaji. Kalaji along the boards. And this gets pushed down, but no icing here. Picked up by Rosemount. To center. Here comes Rosemount on a 3-on-2. A shot blocker save McPherson there. And Everett Side's able to pick this one back up. He's looking for a pass. This one goes to Prouty. Prouty tried to get it over to Austin. Poked free there by Austin. Side to the other side. Not out. Prouty cross ice up to mid. And here comes Rosemount trying to bring it into the zone. And now it's broken up there by Eagan. Rosemount gets it back into the corner. Centering attempt there by Rosemount. Couldn't handle the pass. This one goes off of Kalaji's back. Oh, big collision in front there. Kalaji and Austin. A centering attempt picked up there by Prouty. Here comes Prouty. He skates it into the far end here. And he gets it over to Jimmy. Back the other way to Prouty. He's got it. He pushes in the middle. Hit right through the crease, and no one could get their stick on that one. Here comes Rosemount up to center. A quick shot save McPherson. And Laurent skating it up. He's looking for a pass. Now he dumps it into the zone here. Austin will come off here. Pushed back behind the net by Eagan. We got Bauman and Gannon coming on. Elliott trying to poke it free. And Stricker pushes it up in, but we'll have an offsides here. Cy and Rudolph coming back on here. And we'll have Gannon also out there. So Gannon's going to move up from D up to the right wing here. Cy, Rudolph, and Gannon with Prouty and Stricker in the back. And this gets pushed into the Rosemount zone here. Rudolph along the edge, along with Cy. Now Rosemount, cross-ice pass here. And a shot. Save McPherson. Rebound McPherson. And now they're trying to cover it. Ref slow to blow the whistle on that one. Nice save by McPherson there and a rebound, and he was able to cover it here. Rudolph to take the face off. Rosemount, a quick shot, glove save, McPherson. Egan's got to win this face off here. We can't have a quick shot here by Rosemount. This one gets pushed in side's direction. On to McPherson again. Puck still loose, goes to the corner. Proudy's over there. A bank shot there, but up to Cy, and he can't quite get it out. He's wrestling in there. Now it's pushed out. Rudolph picks it up. He tries to push it over, and he gets sandwiched out of the play. Everett Cy's in there. He comes out with it. Rudolph and Gannon. Cy tried a cross-ice pass there. And not out. Back the other way. He collects it off the boards. Up to Rudolph. Onto the goal. Almost a rebound by Zy. Almost put that one in. 5:08 left in the overtime period here. Bauman, Austin, and Lawrence coming on with Proudy and Laurent out there. This one gets pushed back to Laurent. All he could do is just try to hold his ground there. Couldn't get much of a shot off there. A shot save, pad save there by McPherson. Goes to the corner. Laurent, he tries to cut it to the middle. Now he sweeps it. It's out of the zone here. Austin's there and pushed in by Rosemount. They're going to be offsides. I'm going to take the face off here. And this gets pushed into the Eagan zone. Gannon high up the glass, and Elliott sweeps it out of the zone here. Cross ice pass to Rosemount. He loses the puck here. Laurent has it. He bank shots it in. And out of the zone there. Jimmy's trying to push it up. And here comes Rosemount back the other way. A shot saved by McPherson. Hook! And Austin's able to clear it out to center. Rosemount in. Laurent behind the net. Over to Gannon. Bauman behind the net. Rosemount wins it. They center it. Doesn't find anyone there. 3:37 left in this one. Bauman to the corner. He sweeps it back over the other side looking for Austin. This one gets picked up there by Gannon. Now he's able to clear it out. And Eagan will get a change here. Bauman but Rosemount's racing back the other way. A shot deflected there by I think it was Proudy got on that one. This one gets pushed up. Here comes Kalaji. He's skating hard. Back the other way. Rudolph pushes it over to Laurent. Back the other way. He goes wide. Shot blocked there by Laurent. Gannon back there. Rudolph to the corner. He pokes it forward. Back to Laurent here. And Laurent and Rudolph are back there. It's still tied up. Rudolph wins it. He comes behind the net, goes to reverse his course. Now he pushes it back the other way. A cross ice pass there. Laurent tries to get it over to Austin. Austin has it, and he pushes it back to Laurent. Laurent in the corner. He's looking for a pass along the end line here. And Rudolph and Kalaji come out with it. Here's Rudolph across center. He brings it into the zone. Tries to put it back to Sai, but he's like a step just too far. A shot deflected there behind the net. Everett Sai will pick this one up. He goes to the corner. He's got Kalaji and Rudolph here. Push deep there by Eagan, and that's going to be an icing. .136 left. Still 5-5. Next goal wins. We might. I don't know if we'll have a shootout after this or not, but let's find out. If it goes, if time expires here. And this comes out to Donahue. He's got Sai on the far side. Now he dumps it in. Everett Sai with a hard forecheck here, and he turns. He tries to get a center. Elliott did a spin move. Couldn't quite get on that one. Stricker back. Stricker gets a stick on it. Now pushed on to McPherson, and he covers. And Beckett Laurent coming back out. Prouty will come off. Here comes Gannon on. Donahue, Gannon, Sai. Bauman over to Sai. Sai pushes it forward. We got tripped, but no call there. Rosemount cuts it back. A cross-ice pass here. Gannon trying to hustle. He falls. He loses an edge. Center, and the goal. And Rosemount wins it. A hard, valiant try by Eagan, but congratulations to Rosemount for a hard-fought win. Well, thanks for watching. Good end to courageously here.